from a stolen police SUV in Florida that rocketed into oncoming traffic, to a Georgia speed demon who bragged online, then died trying to prove it. Here are the craziest police chases that went horribly wrong. Before we jump in, hit subscribe and drop a comment if you can handle the chaos. On February 1st, 2024, a Marion County deputy responded to a call at a Silver Springs shopping center. A woman reportedly tried to snatch someone's keys, ranting she had to get out of here. When the deputy arrived, he approached 33-year-old Kendra Boone, only to realize she wasn't the caller.
So fast, she just got in my car, took off.
She hit over 100 miles per hour while slicing through the traffic like it was a game. Then she tore down the wrong side of the road with zero hesitation.
Excuse me to all stations, I need help. This is a fake route.
The radio gave Kendra a lifeline. She heard cops had laid out stop sticks up ahead, so she quickly made a U-turn to avoid them and never looked back. At one point, Kendra grabbed the radio and told police to back off, but she kept pushing the gas, heading straight for disaster. Seconds later, she lost control and slammed head-on into an oncoming truck.
Into a pickup truck.
Signal 4.
Signal 4, station 1033.
Stay away from the car! Stay away from the car! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up!
6316, back signal 4, send back 1018.
We got another vehicle over here. You guys okay? Hello?
Signal 4, another vehicle.
What started as a high-speed chase ended in tragedy. Kendra and 2 people in the truck died at the scene. A third was rushed to the hospital in critical condition.
Marion, I got the police cruiser on fire. Hey, Morris, get my fire extinguisher. Fire extinguisher.
All right?
Fire extinguisher, get it over here, get it over here.
Hey, don't too close. Come here.
It's really hot right here, really hot. Really hot.
Where's yours? Keep up here.
After the crash, Sheriff Billy Woods called Kendra a moron and blamed her fully, pointing to her record of 13 felonies and 9 misdemeanors. But Kendra's family claimed she was in a mental health crisis. They had called the police the night before, but she ran before help arrived. Warren, Michigan, a small city in Macomb County, became the scene of a deadly crash the day after Christmas in 2023. It started when police spotted a red 2015 Chevy Cruze near Van Dyke and Stevens Road.
Wood and then
The plates were expired, giving officers a reason to stop the car, but they likely sensed something more, because the 24-year-old behind the wheel clearly had something to hide.
So the reason I stopped you is because the plate's expired. Yeah.
I'm just coming from work.
Oh yeah? Is this your car?
No, it's my girlfriend. I live down the
Okay,
street.
do you have your license with you and no registration?
I don't have my license.
Nothing? Alright. Is your girlfriend's car?
Yeah, she down the street. She got her license.
Where at? Okay.
Literally, I'm just coming from work.
Where do you work at?
Literally.
Okay. Alright. What I gotta have you do is just hop out for me real quick, man, just because you don't have your license on you, okay? Nope.
The suspect sped straight down 10 Mile Road, nearly losing the cops in his rear view.
Taxi or small cars. Whoever's walking up there. Alright, we got the lead again from center line. He's jumping through the grass just south of 10 and east on Lawrence. Somebody go to Sherwood in 10 Mile for me. Alright, we're by that apartment complex just east of Sherwood, coming out to 10.
He must have thought he was in the clear until he blew through a solid red light and slammed straight into a box truck crossing the intersection.
1050 into a box truck. He's underneath the box truck. Airbags deployed. Let's shut this intersection down.
The crash was brutal, and there was no chance of survival. Paramedics pronounced the suspect dead on the scene. Police haven't released his name, but confirmed he had 2 felony gun convictions, a warrant, and a stolen handgun in the car, explaining exactly why he ran. On January 28, 2020, Milwaukee police tried to stop a suspected stolen car. The driver confirmed it by slamming the gas and took off. He rips out of a gas station and floors it towards a bridge, and what happened next was fatal.
Oh shit! Oh my goodness! Holy shit! All right, we're gonna go around. Hold on, my door's open.
Somehow, the driver survived and ran. He left his 2 female passengers trapped in the wreckage. Police caught up with him 7 blocks away. All 3 were hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries. It's still unclear if the 2 women were involved in the car theft. On May 10th, 2024, Atlanta, Georgia, a GSP trooper was parked at a gas station on Donald Lee Parkway when he spotted a red Dodge Ram TRX across the street with illegal tint. Behind the wheel was Kewan Tucker. Before taking off, Kewan hopped on Instagram to flex, bragging that his Hellcat-powered truck would eat up the GSP.
Between them and a regular county cop, APD, if they looking for you and they want to fuck with you or they trying to, harass you, they'll go park in the corner somewhere. They go park somewhere and wait. You got to, and I'm all-wheel drive, you got to hit. Ooh, wait, see somebody just hit the gas. Oh, that Mustang did that. They ain't even come out there. Y'all nigga hold, they just sitting right here. Probably cause my window tint, I don't know. But I ain't fucking with them nigga, man. I ain't going nowhere. We'll sit here all day, nigga.
As the trooper pulled behind him, he hit the gas and launched into a high-speed chase through the Atlanta suburbs. For a moment, it looked like the cocky Instagram streamer had actually pulled it off, but that's not how it ended. It's unclear exactly how Kewan lost control, but the scene tells the story. Trash cans knocked over, grass torn up. He likely took the turn too fast and skidded off the road. He had a warrant for shoplifting, and inside the wreck, police found a Kel-Tec pistol and 2 bags of crack cocaine. On June 12, 2023, a Pierce County deputy spotted a stolen vehicle parked near Orange Gate Park in Tacoma, Washington. He moved closer to make a move, but before he could even call it in, the suspect slammed the gas and roared out of sight. and the deputy didn't wait. He closed in fast and hit a PIT maneuver to take the suspect out, but it backfired. The stolen car crashed, caught fire, and within seconds, a patrol unit was also burning. What should have ended the chase nearly turned into a disaster.
Medium traffic. Speeds are 62. Went for a pit. Car wrecked out. Get it blocked in. Went for a pit. Car wrecked out. Like actually.
A passenger, who turned out to be the owner of the stolen car, was rescued from the wreck. The suspects ditched the vehicle as soon as it crashed and tried to run. The fire from the crash spread fast, destroying both the stolen car and a patrol unit.
What? Get out! Get out! There is a female in the car. She was able to get out.
The driver was identified as Randy Tipa. Tipa fled on foot, but was tackled and arrested about 100 yards from the wreck. He was later charged with armed carjacking, possession of a firearm, and identity theft. He's currently being held on $250,000 bail. On October 3rd, 2024, ASP Trooper Todd Harris was patrolling in Craighead County when he spotted a tan Chevy Equinox doing 90 in a 60-mile-per-hour zone.
42. Show us 1037 again. Someone get ready west of us. You can see me on the map. 18 westbound, County Road 955. His speed 119.
The driver, Rashun Gary, had no plans to stop. Instead, he hit 130 miles per hour, launching into a high-speed chase down Highway 18.
Yep. An Equinox.
Go behind you, he's swerving towards you.
Looking for that Charger. Before we get to Jones.
Trooper Harris struggled to keep up. Civilian cars kept cutting into his lane, forcing him to back off. For safety, he called off the pursuit. Moments later, ASP Trooper Tyler Drum spotted the speeding Equinox and took over. Rashun may have shaken one cop, but he wasn't losing the next. Police swarmed in and arrested Rashun, slapping him with charges for reckless driving, fleeing, no insurance, and no license. At his hearing, the judge didn't hold back, calling him a danger to the public and setting his bail at $75,000 cash. As for Trooper Drum, he suffered several cuts to the face from the rollover, but thankfully, he was treated and released from the hospital later that day. On January 11th, 2024, Milwaukee police were searching for a white SUV linked to a child abduction. Earlier that day, suspects had stolen a running vehicle with a 7-year-old inside. The child was later found safe, but the thieves switched cars, but this time, a white Kia. And around 11:15 a.m., officers spotted the stolen SUV near Teutonia and Hadley. As they moved in, the driver took off. With icy roads and a dangerous suspect behind the wheel, the chase was on.
169, wanted for the abduction. Eastbound on Hampton from 22nd. On westbound. Appears to be 2 occupants. Passenger has a black hoodie. Westbound on Purdue from 22. Passing 2-3, speeds approximately 58.
The chase led officers down a snow-covered residential street, straight into a dead end. But the suspects had already shown they weren't afraid to go off-road.
Stop sign at 2-4 in Fairmount, coming up to Lancaster on 2-4. He's going towards the bail. He's going to be bailing here. He's going towards the dead end here on 2-4. 2-4. He is now on the sidewalk, doing a U-turn in the snow. Speeds approximately 6 miles an hour, coming back down south on 2-4.
Coming back northbound now.
But this time, their decision backfired. They drove straight into a frozen creek.
Coming up to Congress here. He's losing control. Creek, bail!
Okay, stop, bro.
The driver and passenger, both just 17, were arrested after the crash. Since they were minors, police withheld their names.
Put your up now! Turn around! Turn around! Do not reach for stuff, anything. Do not reach for anything. Keep your hands up. I'm gonna get you out. Do not reach.
No, I'm gonna hang it up, bro.
Both teens were connected to a stolen vehicle and armed when their reckless escape ended in the freezing waters of Lincoln Creek. They were taken to the hospital with minor injuries and signs of cold exposure, paying the price for a chase that went way too far. While the Milwaukee teens crashed into a frozen creek, a murder suspect in Georgia took troopers on a deadly wrong-way chase. On December 19, 2023, ASP Trooper Jason Bird was assisting a drug task force in West Memphis when he spotted a white vehicle fleeing the scene. He quickly closes the gap and takes the lead, diving headfirst into a wild, high-speed chase. Thankfully, Trooper Bird recovered and got back on the suspect's tail. After pushing past 140 miles per hour, he finally caught up, just in time for a catastrophic collision. The suspect's car nose dives off the highway, while Trooper Bird slams into a Cosmic Brownie's truck. Thankfully, the trooper walked away with only minor injuries, but 43-year-old Mario Page didn't make it. According to ASP, Mario was wanted on several felony warrants, and that's why he ran. But this chase was his final mistake. He died shortly after the crash. On April 6, 2024, Georgia State Troopers issued a BOLO for a black Nissan Altima with Tennessee tags and a damaged front bumper, wanted for felony shoplifting. Trooper Williams spotted it near mile marker 224 on I-75 North. As he waited for backup, the driver suddenly sped off, triggering an intense chase down the crowded highway.
230,
attempted to pit, they still rolling. We in coming up on the 231, they're going towards the right lane.
Everyone attempt to pit, continue.
Trooper Williams looked for a chance to pit maneuver, but the heavy traffic made it too risky. Meanwhile, the suspect was cutting across lanes, brushing past semis, and even forcing one driver onto the shoulder. Williams knew it had to end, and he just needed the right moment. The driver was later identified as Haley Bott of Tennessee. Turns out, she had a history of shoplifting and was arrested in November 2023. After the chase, she was treated at a local hospital for a knee injury, then charged with fleeing and reckless driving. On February 21st, 2024, highway patrol officers in Escambia County, Florida, were tracking a stolen vehicle when something else caught their attention. At the intersection of Highway 29 and Burgess Road, a gray Audi slammed into a white Volvo, then took off. And what started as a hit and run turned into a high-speed chase across the Florida Panhandle.
Move! Hey, get back in. Hey, come back in. Okay, back in. Okay, he's on the Dashcam on his way out. And he's back westbound of the end. They're coming back out.
Dozens of officers and a sheriff's helicopter joined the pursuit of the 18-year-old driver. And with Wisconsin plates on the Audi, one question was still not clear. Why was this kid running like his life depended on it?
Coming across the airport. Now, as you give out the updates, you block down the radio to repeat it. Northbound Power Fox just across the airport, the second unit, that was obviously him right there. He's coming up on the industrial.
Traffic slowed the ground units down, and the suspect disappeared. But luckily, their helicopter was still overhead, calling the shots from the sky.
Made the left turn onto 29, back northbound 29. Okay, yeah, deputy, that was him that just passed you right there if you're on TAC 5. He is driving on the wrong side of the road, just out and out driving on the wrong side of the road now. Woodland, he's 29 on Woodland Avenue. Still northbound in the southbound. Okay, he's getting turned around now. So, the trooper, there you go, that's him turning around. That's him that just turned around right there. So he's southbound.
Florida officers finally caught up, and they weren't letting him slip away again. That's when a trooper moved in and sent the Audi flying with a perfectly timed pit maneuver.
Alright, that's a good pit. Good.
The suspect's Audi leaves the pavement, hits the ditch hard, and flips violently over and over at least a dozen times. Meanwhile, the trooper keeps control with some slick driving of his own.
Let me see Get on the ground! Suspect coming out. Get on the ground! Walking around, okay. I think she is dazed and confused there. Clear the car.
The suspect was identified as 18-year-old Noel Almargo Petenquat from Reiner, Wisconsin, a small town nearly 1,200 miles from Escambia County.
Sorry, sir.
Police soon found out he was no stranger to trouble, with active warrants for disorderly conduct, felony bail jumping, false imprisonment, and stalking. And after this wild run, they tacked on hit and run, reckless driving, fleeing, eluding, and driving on a suspended license to the list.